Well, good evening. Ooh, it's a good Monday night. Let's hope this is going to be awesome. Well, welcome to the stream. LNR Season 3. We are looking forward to a couple of races on track tonight. Just to give you a little bit of a background on LNR, logistical racing. Righty, tonight we are in the heart of California. Laguna Seca Raceway. 11 turns. Laguna Seca is the true test and skill and Ooh, I'm sorry. I've got a DC here already. There we go. Back on. Anyway, so we are looking at all levels of precision driving tonight. Obviously, we are looking at 3.6 kilometers, and it features a mix of sweeping corners, elevation changes, and one of the most important corners in motorsport is the corkscrew. So yeah, lap 1, lap 2. Guys haven't found their rhythm yet. It is going to be a tough one out there tonight. So let's see what happens. And as usual, we have got a driver lineup. And I obviously need to jump in the lobby, right? Interesting. We should be about 23, 24 drivers tonight if everything goes well. So I'm hoping that you are backing a driver tonight. The guys are already joining the free practice while we're looking at all the drivers. I'll say, Donnie, thanks for joining. Yeah, this is console for you. Always a tricky one here and there. Neil, thanks for watching. How are you feeling tonight, bud? Alrighty, then another big thank you to Simulator Cave that is making our racing awesome for the rest of the year. As we all know, they've there has got all the bells and whistles that you need for your sim racing experience. So please make contact with the guy, get your stuff, come join us on track. While we're on that, just a big thank you again to all our other sponsors out there that has joined up for the year. Massive thank you. Without them, not everything is possible. Righty. 6 minutes left in practice. Let's jump to the see what they're going to be doing on track. There's not really a lot of people out there. See. This is console. Okay. Not 6 minutes left. Let's have a look. We are 25 guys on track. There's about 5 minutes left, so somebody can come and join us. Let's hope we can have at least 28 drivers tonight. Feeling better? Fantastic. Good to hear that, Neil. Good luck, mate, Chom. If you need anything, press on our buttons, eh? Doesn't matter where you're in SA, we can get somebody out to you. It's not going to be for a case of beers or some ice. You know, it's going to be a serious thing, eh? I'm not going to send a nurse to you with a packet of lollipops. Okay, unfortunately, I can't arrange that. Let's hope the rest of the guys will tune in tonight. Marco, Kaylin, and so forth. We had a lot of laughs on the previous stream and looking forward to this one. And while I've got Donnie and Neil on the YouTube, let's I see a lot of Ferraris here. And obviously they're making it stick. But in the meanwhile, we've got Jan with his McLaren. And we got the team SDR with their Lambos in the mix. And I'm sure Freki with his Ford will also be top 5 tonight. Dog, a bottle of tequila. Yeah, okay. That's it, Neil. Groot slike, papa. Sonder ys, nee? Alrighty. Let's see the SPR guys. Liveries are most the same. I see SDR. Ooh, Don the Samurai. Out in. He jumped to the pits. Corkscrew. Catched him out. Breaking points. Breaking points. Alrighty, that's still free practice. Let's quickly have a jump here. Back to the track. Obviously, the corkscrew is the most ironic corner in motorsport. Combination of a blind left, right chicane with a steep drop in elevation. Navigation requires nerves of steel and impeccable timing for that corkscrew. So ja, nie maklik nie. Neil, yeah, there's no grass to cut here at Laguna. Unfortunately, there is only kitty litter or otherwise just a lot of gravel. So yeah, the guys do need to keep it on track. Let's hope they're not going to take each other out as they usually do on a little tight track like this. Dean is also going to be pushing hard tonight. He has had the taste of top 5 and he'll be pushing hard. Alec just doing his best. Newcomer to LNR. But yeah, let's hope everything works out correctly and everybody has done their homework, pit strategies, and so forth. So let's really looking forward to a tight race. Short track, 124s. I think there's going to be 123s on the scoreboard just now for qualifying. About another minute left. Donnie, Mr. David. Unfortunately, he could not join. He is occupied. Um, yeah, his work. But he'll be in the commentary box sooner or later, as soon as he finds his feet again and he is back on track. Ooh, you see, this is the corkscrew, guys. This is exactly what we're talking about. If you miss it, you're going to go shooting over or making a massive incident, which we don't want tonight. So I'm really hoping they had a good driver briefing for this. Okay, let's get the sound of the cars in. I'm so focused on the big screen now, watching the corkscrew. What else is interesting about Laguna Seca? General tips for driving at Laguna Seca. Mastering Laguna Seca requires patience, practice, and a deep understanding of the track. Ja, dis waar. Dit is baie waar. Brake early and smoothly. Not for a couple of guys tonight. But they'll eventually find their feet the moment the tires heats it up, the brakes is right, the fuel level is right, and everything out just works out good. But yeah, we have mentioned the corkscrew. That's going to be playing a crucial role. As well as the pit entry. Pit entry is a little bit dodgy. We've got that little in and out to the left, to the right, around the corner to go through to the pits. And yeah, so hopefully there's not going to be a lot of confusion on that either. But host the mana. Alrighty, we are going to be jumping into qualifying soon. So yeah, we see two of the McLarens, two of the Lambos, two Ferraris, the McLarens in the mix, the Ford is in the mix. So yeah, alrighty, off to qualifying.
Green light, go, go, go.
Who is going to be jumping out first? For the silver drivers, that looked like Alec. Alrighty, as you can see, they're all jumping out. On track. I must say, it really looks good. All the liveries looking fantastic. Don on track, Don the Samurai. Thanks, Donnie. Tips for Laguna, stay away. Yeah, let's don't race in Laguna. No, unfortunately, we have to keep the mix in. It's not one of the favorites, that I know for a fact. But yeah, that's why we race it. Alrighty. There's another SDR on track in a Honda. Also the newbie to the team. So hoping he would pick up the pace. Anton. We've got another Honda on the track. Jerome Vosloo. Let's hope the 2 or 3 of the silver guys will definitely end up top 10 like on the previous race. Just to have them in the mix and so that they have got the speed and the character, keep up with the pros, even in tough times. Alrighty, I'm really hoping hoping that everything else is working out correctly. Why does it look like I have got a delay on the stream? Okay. 100%. Donnie, yeah, we are back on track with Laguna on Thursday night with Raceface. Some of us has got the opportunity to join there. Alrighty, these guys are still out. But Donnie, yes, the pressure is on. Doesn't matter who you race for, as long as it's sim racing, it is what it is. Alrighty, there we go. Don the Samurai 24.8 with his Aston Martin. Well done, Don. Looking good. We got Ninja on my other channel. Ninja, if you want to join LNR, you can come and chat in with us there as well. That's the main chat on the screen. So yeah, let us know. Neil, what are we going to be doing, John? Who are we going to be watching tonight? Or are we going to wait until the pros go out for qualifying? Ah, there goes the corkscrew. Important. See, Oosthuizen and Don has done exactly the same time. It was like me and Freaky last night on the LFE event. We did exactly the same time around Mazzano. We were in the Porsche and he was in the Ford. I don't think these guys are doing bad at all. As long as it's below the 125, it is a good lap. The track is fast at the moment, and even those lap times are good for a fast track. Track temperature is at 36 degrees, which is a little bit high. I'm hoping their brake ducts is nice and open. You're going to need a lot of air coming through there because you're going to be on the brakes every now and then. Neil, we're going to check Don the Samurai. Yes. Let's check him. For the silver team, I see Honda's little... Jerome is keeping him a little bit back. And obviously he would like to up his time. And I hope the Honda is not keeping him back. Yeah. Yeah. I really hope that this corkscrew is not going to stuff up somebody's race tonight. Alright, Don has backed off to get a little bit more fresh air. And I'm hoping his brakes has been tested. I think he's going to push one more lap before the pros are going to be lining up. Now, I don't know what he's... I think on holiday he got something to drink, and obviously all of a sudden his lap times has just increased. I don't know, maybe somebody retuned his whole rig. But it's good to see Don up front. He's our main admin as well. Does a lot for the group. Holding hands with MSA, in contact with them on a daily basis and so forth. So again, thank you, Don. That's why we're giving you the opportunity to be on track. And if he wins something, he doesn't have to courier it to himself. That's the other thing. Yeah, lekker. Alright, Don. Push it harder. All right, Rousseau's jumped to the pits. Pros are lining up. The first pros are going out on track now. Team SDR. Let's see, is Gerard in the front? No, there's definitely another Lambo in the front. Neil, yes, Don is having an awesome season. No, definitely. That's what I'm saying. I don't know what he had on his holiday over December and the beginning of Jan when he came back. He's on fire. So let's hope this fire keeps on burning the rest of the year. Alrighty, so we got Gerard. Well, you got Team SBR and Team STR going to be top 5. Boom. Alrighty, let's see. Don did do a better time of 300ths of a second quicker. Well done, Don. 24.5. You guys are going to be in the mix. Oosthuizen and Rousseau is going to be in the mix. Well, Refuse as well. Well done, Gavin. And he says he don't want to be a pro. Let's see what happens tonight. Gavin can keep the pressure up. Keep on pushing. Neil, just if you can just give me feedback, the sound, everything else is 100% on your side. You are streaming or watching, viewing in 1080. I can't go 4K unfortunately as yet. Okay. We're hoping Jan will have another good race as well. I think he has been working hard behind the McLaren. Neil, what do you call that green stuff again? What do you many bittertjies eat? Some of the sushi, but yeah, saki. Okay. I think it's something that he drank. Honestly, I don't know. Meneer van der Merwe, welkom. Wat gebeur er nou eintlik hier? Nee, ons reis bietjie vanaand hierso in California. Laguna Seca. Welkom by die stream. Alrighty, I see the lap times are coming in. There we go. SBR 123.8. Gerard not too far behind. Shanahan as well. Jan in there. Breaky right behind him. And then we got Dean for Team LNR also in the mix. Wasabi, Dasai Neil. Thank you very much, Neil. Goeienaand meneer 1976 Sniper. Welkom. Thanks for joining in. Alrighty. There's still about 3.5 minutes left of qualifying. Track is still fast, and on a fast track to do a 123.8 is awesome. That's not even optimum, so yeah. Let's hope the rest of the guys are finding their feet. Gerard the Brain moving up to 3rd position. Pierre Groenewald to 5th. Shane 123.45 for STR right in front. Don? Did you change your name, John? Aren't you racing? Oh, you are in the pits. Hello, Don. You know, John, we're going to change your YouTube name, eh? Remember, it's not Don the Sniper. It's now Don the Samurai. Righty. That's it, Don. I couldn't see if Neil has given us any feedback. Don, how's everything looking on your side? How are you feeling? Are you looking forward to the race? Looking forward to this corkscrew that everybody's messing up tonight? But again, well done on your lap time there, Don. You just need to gun it. That's it, Neil. Tell him. He must focus on his racing. He's not supposed to be chatting here on the YouTube channel. Get your head into the race. Yeah, Donnie, 22s are around the corner. Shireen, sorry, jammer. Vir wie wou jy vanaand, maar wel weer eens dankie. Dankie vir die join. Wil ons weet waar pas jy in? Wie ondersteun jy? That's it, Don. Stay alive, Don. This track is going to eat you up tonight. No, I'm only joking. It's not going to be that bad. Come. Righty. Jan doing very well. Second position so far. Qualifying is nearly over. JP van Heerden, Shanahan in the mix. Saunders, De Bruin. Yeah, we got a lot of SPR guys in front tonight. Mr. Balderson. Well done. Don, the Samurai 10th position. Well done, Don. You're going to be in the mix with Dean and Charles. So let's hope everybody's going to keep their nose clean tonight and not make any accidents. A little bit further down the field. Alrighty. The guys are just finishing up. Oopsie, hy stop in die corkscrew, nie maar lekker, lekker. Van Wyk Voges, Jordan, Jerome Vosloo in die Honda, 21st position. Mr. Rousseau, Oom Rousseau, Christophe Sagi, Frans Dofberg, Anton Stander. We got a good, nice one. Gavin, 16th position. And then we got one or two privateers, Siet Oosthuizen, Af van Wyk and CFE Sagi, and then last at the bottom is the Spectator. I mean, really, why is he still here? Alrighty, Shane, well done. 1, 2, 3. That 22 was very close. It is going to be your SPR. I think really did a lot of practicing this week, last week. To get this track in order. I mean, Jan with a McLaren in the mix. Freaky with a Ford. It just shows you can be done with any vehicle. So let's vote SPR, SDR. And we got Don and Dean for LNR in the mix. No, it's going to be awesome. All right. Obviously, these guys are quickly going through their pit strategy. It's only a 45-minute race, so one pit stop. Are you going to do tires? Are you not going to go tires? Are you going to fill it up? Are you going to do a splash and dash? We don't know. Somebody's already jumping in and out the pits there. Not too sure. There's a Ford. It's Masua. Righty, another minute to go. I think they're all jigging out everything. Maybe some volume. Sorry, Neil. Volume on the cars. Okay. Thank you. I did not read that. So we're going to push it up a little bit. Yeah,
30
Neil,
seconds.
as you said, BOP for the Ford. Laguna Seca is one of those tracks where there is no 20% reduction on
20
the power.
seconds.
So it's flat out for him. I can actually... No, I can't. No, let's
10
just check.
seconds.
But ja, so the Ford is oop neusgate vanaand. Okay. Everybody is on the WhatsApps sending me a lot of message. Whoa, Donnie. Thanks for the info. Sitting next by jammer weer eens. Oh man. Okay. Donnie, yeah, I don't know if he's going to be running 0 TC. Ricky can handle it, but I think just to keep the pace, he's sticking to what he's got. Alrighty, so where would we be spectating on the first lap? Saunders, Balderson, Shanahan. Gerard, maybe Gerard, that's a little bit further down. Neil, I just want to check if you're happy with the extra little bit of volume there. You can also send me a WhatsApp. I see a lot of liveries today is a little bit more white. Neil Freekie running on minus DC. As long as he doesn't hit the gravel, then that Ford's not going to spin. Right, the guys are heading up to the corkscrew as we speak. I'm really hoping the whole field will at least go through there for the first 2 laps unharmed and remember their braking points. The last warm-up of a couple of sharp turns left and right. Donnie, remember they don't have a spare wheel. It's lying in the pits. No, I'm only joking. But yeah, spin it, Poppy, spin it. Warm it up, warm it up. Alrighty, heading to the last corner. I'm sure a lot of guys a little bit got nervous. Just look at the field. It's so nice to have a full field. Balderson, I think Balderson is the man to watch. Here we go. I see Young ducking to the left. Lambert to the left. Everybody hitting their brake pointers. Everybody's going through so far. No, there's 2 guys off right at the back in the beginning. Oh no, was that the guys who started on the pits? Back to the more or less the front. we go. Everybody falling into line. This is looking awesome, guys. So far, so good. Even Freaky hanging in there. Here we go, corkscrew. Hope everybody is braking nicely. Oh, John the sniper going a little bit down. Ja, alles is die mekaar hierso. Alrighty, not seeing a lot of yellows. We got France in the mix here as well. I'm trying to have a good squint at everybody as they go over the first lap. Well done to everybody. Alrighty, now the pressure starts. Lambo, McLaren, Ferrari, Ford. Thanks, Neil. Righty. I don't know where to look. Everybody's falling into line. Everybody's there. Close, close, close. Jaja and Gerhard chasing each other here. Through the corkscrew. Dean's getting a little bit of pressure there from Shanahan. Did he make the pass? He made the pass. Dean jumping to the pits. Is he going to do a splash and dash? He is going to do Freaky. He's doing the fastest lap of the race so far. Pierre Groenewald up to 8th position. Don is still hanging in there, 9th position. He's got Shanahan behind him, and Shanahan's going to be making a pass soon. But well done, Don, hanging in there. Donnie, AMG, yeah, unfortunately we don't have a lot of drivers that got hold of the Merc for this season. So hopefully for the next season somebody would be there. Alrighty, let's jump to the leader. He has obviously made a lucky little gap for himself. Well done, Shane. Hang in there. We got JP. Jan Buitendag chasing JP. And then we got James Balderson in the mix. Good to see you on track. He was in the chat on last week, Monday. This is really looking a good, clean racing tonight. Alrighty, Freaky 5th position. And Shane has taken the fastest lap away from Freaky. There's about 40 minutes left. The first 5 minutes is over. And there's a lack of big field sticking together here. Mr. Shanahan had a little bit of... Oh no, he went to pit as well. He's got a green dot. So we have got Saunders, followed by Don, followed by Verviers. There's a little bit of a gap between Don and Leon. But Christy Oosthuizen chasing down Verviers in the silver division. And then we got Anton Stander, STR in the mix here. Kom ry daai honde, hier is nie gras nie my maat. Ons moet ry. And it's good to see a Honda on track as well. We didn't see a Honda in the previous season, no Honda whatsoever. Alright, Gavin, 14th position, not too far behind. Alright, so we got Shanahan, Bean, Charles also did his pit, Isagi, Christo and Kobus. Two brothers. Don't know why that one. Christo is like Christoph Kobus. He's in the pits. Not too sure what the situation is. Righty, back to the front. JP van Heerden taking the fastest lap away from Shane. And everybody further down the field is just falling in line. Jan, you need to go up. You're not holding up the field. And I know these guys are racing their hearts out. Let's I actually looking for a button. Diane. There we go. We're on Gavin at the moment. Let's quickly check a little bit further down. Sanders chasing down the Brain, chasing down the McLaren of Jan Buitendag. There's definitely a little bit of a gap to the front. Just to give you an idea on the track layout. Sausage curb. The elevations. Alright, Freaky has jumped to the pits to clear his. 36 minutes to go. Short shift second. From Jaja. Sixth position, it's good to see you here. Keep the pace. A lot of people are sticking it further away from that sausage curve. Now up to the corkscrew. Oh, that's what I'm talking about. You can see Gerard catching up to Jan. This is definitely the right place to be. Keep your distance. Check where to make the move. And Gerard has made a clean move on the inside. But the McLaren has not given up. He's on the inside. That's it. Oh, on a tap of the two teammates. Unfortunately. And then we got a Lambo in back into the mix here. Alrighty, let's jump back. Out on track. Now, Donnie, as you said, it's not the easiest track. If your setup's not right, you're going to be jumping from left to right. on this track. Alrighty, JP is still having the fastest lap so far. Shane in front, 1.5 seconds. And they'll be catching traffic soon. Mr. Balderson up to 3rd position. Well done to James Balderson. Alrighty, SPR in the mix. And we got Pierre also catching up to Gerhard due to that little incident in the first corner in the previous lap. And I'm sure that Gerhard will hear that Lambo crawling closer and closer. And Saunders is definitely not giving up the fight. He is chasing down Pierre Groenewald. And we've still got Don hanging in here. Keeping the pace. Well done, Don. We got Mr. Rousseau behind Don. Team LNR 8th and 9th. And we got Anton in the mix, chasing down the 2 Ferraris. And we know that Honda can make it work. Donnie, Shane Kutzer, we have raced together at UGL. We have... there was another place. No, UGL. I think it was UGL before everybody moved over to LNR. No, there was another place. I don't know if you raced there. Nou kan ek nie onthou nie. Jy sit my op die spot hier. But yes. Shane has been racing with us for a couple of years already. This league, that league, this league, that league. Who is slow in the Ford? Is that 7 or 777? Was dit Voges? Dit is Voges. Oh, just look at the battle scars on Ulrich Voges Ford. Unfortunately, I think he is going to definitely make XCL. That's it, Donnie. Daai Owens. Hy daar ook gereis, yes. Alrighty, so Meneer Jordan hanging in there. Team LNR, 18th position. And yeah, Gerhard, Pierre and Jaja Saunders is having a good battle if I'm looking at the lap times and differences. Ooh, there was somebody off the track there. That is a Honda jumping to the pits. JP still hanging in there with the best lap time. But unfortunately not really making up a lot of time to catch Shane. So I think it will all come down to the splash and dash or pit strategy for tonight. For the top, I want to say top 10 guys. We got Frans Stoffberg in the pits. We've got Jerome Vosloo also in the pits, just clearing their stuff. We got Shanahan in 12th position. That's cleared his pit as well. So let's hope everything works out for everybody tonight. We actually have got Shane catching up to Alec van Wyk. Alrighty, Alec, I hope you see the blue flags. But well done to Alec. There we go. Just very nicely. Thank you, Alec. Letting these guys through. Awesome stuff. And everybody makes a good pass. JP has definitely catched up. 800 of a second to Shane. Battle is not over yet. Same with Balderson. Then Jan just making sure that McLaren is hanging in there. 29 minutes to go. And while we are there, let's quickly do a thank you again to all our sponsors. I must remind myself on all these little things we have to throw in the stream, although we are watching the action in the background. But thanks again to our sponsors. Without you guys, this would not be possible at all. As well as our LNR admin team, Dean, Franz, David. We got Andre, Don, and myself running LNR at the moment. Alrighty. Okay, we didn't miss much. JP has catched up a little bit to Shane, but he has now dropped back another 700 of a second. But Jan is hanging in there with the McLaren here in between the Ferraris. And Pierre also hanging in there. The judge are going pit. Oh no, he has got a penalty. Oh no. Alrighty, so Jojo needs to hang in there. Hopefully it will work out for him up until the end. Don hanging in there, getting fresh air, no issues, no worries, just focusing on the track. Well done, Don. Gustason, which is a little bit further from him, but also clean air, just hanging in there for the silver guys. And then we got Anton Stanner, who's made the move. Third position in the silver class, so let's keep it there with his Honda. And that's the thing, if you catch the driving style of the Honda, or even on the Bentley, the Merc, you know, then it is what it is for that season. If it gels with you, it gels. Alrighty. In the front, everything looks the same. Gerhard is still chasing down Jan. Has everybody cleared the mishaps on track limits? Looks like that. Where's the leader? Leader's over there. Ooh, 25, 75. Who is... No. 25. France has got a little bit of an issue there through the corkscrew. Oh, I see some damage on the Lambo in the front. He might has to make it work since he's already had his pit stop. Then we got Anton in the pits. Leon Verviers in the pits. Clearing their splash and dashes. Alrighty, they are off. Now it's going to be, sorry for the words, balls to the walls up until the end, which is another 25 minutes of action-packed racing. Gavin still needs to go. Let's see. Ooh, Leon Verviers and Anton jumping out the pits, that they go to second gear way too early. I don't know if somebody took out the board on the pit exit. Oh, it's not good to do that. And he falls behind Don. Oh no, now he has to go in again. Well, unfortunately it happens. Mr. Shanahan in the pits for the second time. Not too sure why. And he is going off. Nail biting stuff at the corkscrew. That is the truth. They have just gone through the corkscrew. I'm trying to see who is there right now. There we go. Jaja just gone through there now. Jerome hanging in there. 47. The guys are actually doing so well. Ek weet net nie waar om te kyk nie. Righty. Yes, Neil, the corkscrew is going to eat you alive. Blind rise breaking. Alrighty, where are we going to? Shane so far ahead. .4 seconds ahead. I don't know what fuel he actually used. But he is doing well for STR tonight. Pierre Groenewald up to 6th position. I think everybody else had to go and pit. So these guys still need to pit as well.
Halfway through, not over yet.
Is the gap going to be big enough? There's another 777. Making a Yui in the corkscrew. And that has happened. 47. 47. Balderson. No, is it a 42? Die ding is so klein, man. No. Wie was dit? Wie zag je? On the gravel. Not on the grass. Blue flags all around. He lets the whole team pass and then gets on track. Thank you very much for not just getting back onto the racing line. Oh, that looks bad. That looks bad. Laguna Seca with its walls. Yeah, Poppy. Hy eet jou op. It eats metal and parts. Oh, we got a lot of red on screen here. High pings, high latencies. Let's hope we're not going to DC tonight. Come guys, that needs to stable. Charles Pretorius in the pits. A lot of guys in the pits now for the second time, it seems like. Right, I see red goes to orange, so hopefully that's just a lag in our network. Yes, game over in the corkscrew. Papa. Balderson clearing his pit as we speak. Gerard taking 3rd position. He also needs to make his move. And it's so tight. You don't know what's going to happen. There's a lot of guys in the pits. I hope these wasn't DCs. But okay, let's hope everybody's going to be jumping on track. We still got 24 guys here. Righty, back to the top guys. Shane hitting a little bit of a traffic here in the front. Thank you very much for moving out of the way. Shane has cleared that. But please note there's a lot of other guys following him soon. Donnie, I don't think those body damage is going to be buffing out soon. The Q20 will help with the squeaks, but it's not going to pop out all the dents and stuff. Yeah. Righty. STR, SPR, LNR in the mix. Don moved up to 5th position. Hanging in there. actually need to speak to Don's wife. I need to make sure that he's behind the wheel. What do you guys think? Is he really racing? Okay, we'll have to check that. We need to make a phone call. But well done, Don. We got France in the mix now for third position in the silver class. Behind him there is a Honda. Another STR, Anton. I think, is he going to be unlapping himself? Is he going to be... Not too sure what the pressure is here. Alright, Gerard back to 5th position. He's cleared it. Yeah, it looks like everybody else is back on track. Pierre Groenewald chasing down JP. There we go. McLaren jumps into the pits. Jan Buitenbach, 19th position. 4 laps down. Not too sure what happened to Jan. I did miss that somewhere around. Vermoed fail spell. Okay, Neil. No, there's definitely no shortcuts here tonight. Johan, waar is Mr. Shanahan? 16th position. I'm not too sure what's the hold up with Mr. Shanahan tonight, but he's hanging in there. He is currently in 16th position. A lot of blue flags waving. There we go. Alrighty. That is so close to lose it on the gravel. BOP is gekookt. Yeah, okay man. Yeah. Listen, while we're talking about the BOP, yeah, we've obviously now got it from LFM. They are a lot better than the previous guys we used. And yes, unfortunately, new rules for 2026. Alrighty, Don hanging in there, 4th position. There's another 16 minutes left of racing. I don't know where the fuel levels are. Is their tires hanging in there? Making sure it is working correctly. We've still got JP van Heerden, fastest lap of the race. Well, let's have a look here. What did he actually do? 123.255. And they are averaging 24s for the last 6-7 laps, so that really looks good. Pace is eventually there. Let's have a look back there. Shane, 123.430. 23, 24, 25, 24, 23. He's hanging in there. I mean, plus 13 kgs for the Lambo. Alright, Pierre Groenewald moving up to 3rd position. Neil, as you said, yeah, Don, I don't know, John. I want to know really if he's racing tonight. Somebody else that he's maybe paying on the side. But as you said, the way of the samurai. Dean Coetzee moving into 7th position. Chasing down James Balderson. It's going to be interesting. Gavin just hanging in there. up to the corkscrew as well. I think everybody's now eventually finding their feet. Somebody came to a halt very quickly. 373. Pierre Groenewald going off the track. Not. Yeah, we unfortunately missed that. He's now jumped in front of Don. Don't know if he missed his brake marker on the second last corner and going wide again. I think his tires is a little bit hot. Don going through. Well done, Don. Giving Pierre Groenewald a run for his money. No pressure on Don. Oh, there's somebody that span out. 42. Ja, nou, ek moet die manne se nommers nie skryf. Pisagi did a spin out there. He's still standing next to getting back on track. Yeah, dis nie daai ene nie. Oh, we got another red sparks coming up. Who is standing right at the pits? Let's go through the field. 272. Is that Shanahan? Not too sure what's going on. And we have got some DCs that's just happened. We are down to 22 races. Not a good sign. Not a good sign. Let's hope everybody's hanging in there for the next 12 minutes. Neil? Yeah, we don't know if Kalen... if we don't know if Kalen is visiting Don. We don't know. But I must tell you, well done to Don tonight, hanging in there. Keeping the Lambo behind him and actually making a bit of a gap. Locking up very quickly on the left front tire. I think Don has now got the hang of the Aston, or it could be Kalen. Alrighty, Shane Kutzer 4 seconds ahead of JP van Heerden. Getting a little bit of traffic. And there is 11 minutes to go. Not too sure when the splash and dash is going to be happening for the top 4 drivers. We got Alec van Wyk keeping it all the way to the left to let the guys through. Thank you very much, Alec, for assisting there and being a little bit more open-minded to check the guys on track, especially the fast guys, the blue flags, and your radar and the leaderboard. Okay. Here is definitely 600 of a second behind him. Catching up right behind him. Oeh, nou het ek weer die verkeerde knoppie gedruk. Now I need to find this fight very quickly. There we go. It goes wide. And... ooh, that was close. That was so close. They had a little bit of a bump there, I'm sure. Yo, dit was baie naby. Let's be on board. I should have done this a couple of seconds ago. I see a lot of red on the drivers. Let's hope there's no bigger DCs. Up to the corkscrew we go. Don, no pressure, my chum. Don jumping to the pits, as you can see. Quick to the right, quick to the left around the corner. and then straight to your pit. Just to give you an idea on how it looks from the inside. Cockpit view, there we go. Alrighty. Beviers. Dean Kutsia, he is chasing down, I don't know who, a blow car. Could be Balderson. Just did a 24.19. Just keeping the Ford on the track, giving throttle when it's needed. Well done, Dean, 6th position. Alrighty. Good to get that out of the way. Alrighty, the only... Oh, Mr. Shane is exiting the pits. Oh, waar is JP? JP is last corner. Shane is going to be exiting the pits. Is he going to be hanging on to first position? It seems like that. It's just Pierre that still needs to do his pit stops. He's got 7 minutes to complete that. And I hope the gap between him and Gerard is big enough. Let's have a look. Yeah. Shane has kept his first position. Well done, guys. Gerard de Bruin, 4th position. Hanging in there. James, Dean, Don, meneer Oosthuizen, STR, Frans Stofberg, 3rd position for Silva. Well done, guys. Brecky moving up to 13th position. You can see some damage on the Ford. Another Lambo STR hanging in there. Charles Pretorius. Jan from... Oh, there we go. That's the corkscrew you're talking about. Incident after incident. 777. Meneer Jordan involved there as well. Was it 280? Was Mr. Sanders. Yeah. That corkscrew is eating a couple of guys up tonight. Alrighty. Anton, what happened? Alrighty. Mr. Fisaki hanging in there with his Ford. Alec, thank you very much again for joining and getting a lot more knowledge on track. And thanks a lot again for hanging in there. You're not lost. You're just doing your best. Alrighty. Shane catching up to a little bit more traffic. You can see JP further back. There we go. Pierre still needs to do his splash and dash. He is in the pits. Righty, now to see where is he coming out. Dean is going to take 3rd position. Dean, Balderson and Gerard. Unfortunately, Pierre is moving down the leaderboard. But well done for keeping the pressure. Is he going to jump out in front of Don? He did jump out in front of Don. Ooh, Oof. Okay, when you hit the gravel, that is what happens. Sorry, Pierre. 50 randjies vir die spin. Yeah. Well, Donnie, let's hope we don't do the same on Thursday night. The gravel is not your friend on this track, and neither is the walls. 3 minutes to go until the checkers flag is waving. So we got Dean Kutsia moving into third position. Well done. Hanging in there. Focusing on the track. Not making any mistakes. Same with Gerard. Him and Jaja had a bit of a had a little bit of a tip and nag on the first corner a while ago, but everything works out for the best. James and Jan not really fighting for position here, but they are in the tangle. Blue flags should be waving. Pierre not too far behind. Okay. Gavin hanging in there. Is he chasing down? Is he taking the position from France? Is France hanging in there? Side by side, up to the corkscrew. Ooh, and the Lambo goes over. That's another one. Bites the dust, unfortunately, in the corkscrew. Yeah, we don't want to jinx anybody tonight, Donnie. But yeah, no, definitely we'll have to be on the lookout for that on Thursday night. Alrighty, so James Balderson has just moved up to third position in the silver division. Yeah, praat no nonsense. Gavin. There we go. Gavin has moved up into third position for silver. Bronze fourth. Freki has moved up to 13th position. As you can see, a lot of damage on his car. I think he should have pushed his TC up. I don't think that 0 is working for him. But he's still on track. He is still there. So hats off to you, Freki. Even with a lot of damage or whatever the situation is. Good to have you still here. Mr. Shaw Pretorius. Up to the corkscrew. Is he finding his brakes? He is finding his brakes there as well. Alrighty, Jan is here in the mix between the top guys. I think it's Balderson and De Bruin in front of him. There we go. Is that Dean being chased down by Gerard here on the last lap, closely followed by Balderson. Alright guys, one more lap. Are you guys going to make a move? It is time to do it if it's not dodgy. The Ford definitely got a little bit more straight line speed. Dean just putting the Ford, trying to make the Ford as big as possible. Not for Gerard to pass. But they're hitting a little bit of traffic coming up now. Shane Koets is still in the lead. Waar is die driehoekie? Hy's daar, they nearly finished. He's got one more corner to go, but these guys are battling it out here on this side of the track. Okay, and the slow driver moves to the left. Thank you very much. Ooh. Okay, one goes through. I'm hoping everybody else came through nicely.
The leader has finished the race.
Okay, looking good, guys. What's up? I need to be in this group. Looking good, Dean. Going through the second last corner. Am I now DCing or what the hell's going on here? There we go, Don. Where did Dean go to? Oh no. What has happened? We have had a connection failure. This is not good at all. On the last lap. What? What? Not good at all. Yo. I can't even save the highlights. Yeah, we all DC'd. The whole server is DC'd, guys, unfortunately. All right, let's see if I can quickly post a voice note here to see if we can get the drivers in. Let's quickly do a mute here. Alrighty, so I'm just trying to get the top 3 drivers in the lobby since we had a DC, which is not lekker. But unfortunately, this stuff happens from time to time. Alrighty, just checking if somebody is going to join the channel. Alrighty, so technical issue has been obviously resolved due to a DC. Let's quickly do one of those. Thanks a lot to our sponsors. All right, guys, please join simulatorcave.com for all your sim racing needs. If Gert hasn't got it, he will find it. If there's the information is there. Otherwise, make contact with one of us and we will assist where we can from LNR. Alrighty, we're still waiting for the drivers to join. I'm hoping that they would join. Dun, dun. Righty, from the pit box. We've got some comments here. Race ban and DQ for me. Thanks a lot, Donnie. Thanks a lot, Neil, for joining. And everybody else. Donnie, Bosch, Fro, Shireen. Thanks a lot. Okay, I can see the guys are joining our Discord channel. I think it was a good race. It was really a good race. Just too bad for the DQ here at the end. But it is what it is. It's unfortunately welcome to South Africa, right? We've got 7 seasons in one day. We got power today, no power tomorrow. Alrighty. We got 4 guys in the driver lobby. Let's see if we can go and join them. To make this a little bit over there.
Pierre was in front of me, and then he started glitching. As we got to the corkscrew, he disappeared and reappeared and then disconnected. So I think don't forget when it's hot like that either Pierre, because internet doesn't work properly.
Well, good evening, drivers.
Good evening.
Yeah, well, Rudy, we are ready for our podium
You
interview.
get a podium.
I was third, buddy. What?
No, not as a flag.
What? I was on the main straight. I've got my recording there.
You were
No,
there.
you won't jump out.
The other two companions.
Shane, where was you?
First.
First, okay.
I think, behind me was Cornay. Was he yesterday, the Friday?
Oosthuizen, that's correct. Yes, and behind
Oosthuizen.
Oosthuizen was Gavin.
No, C Oosthuizen.
See Oosthuizen. Okay.
Yes, C.
Yesterday.
Guys, we like literally what, a couple of seconds, and the server just couldn't hold
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, it was glitching a little bit earlier in the race as well, but yeah, it was
I think
I think it
was
held
the
well.
Across the
internet.
line, it was
Yeah.
it
decent.
held its spot. Listen, Don, we had a lot of chat on our YouTube channel. We want to see if you are really racing tonight, because a lot of people did not believe that you could finish where you actually did. So
It's not even now now.
we also had that idea about Mawa maybe just having a good visit at Don's house tonight and taking the
Yeah,
wheel.
we need to.
We-
We
We need
need
to review that one.
video footage next time.
Okay, I was live streaming.
I mean, I told you, Don practices on PC the whole week. Nobody sees his time, and then he scratches us on the night of the race.
I was Dean. I can hear you sucking your orders there.
Yeah, well, at least I'm sucking on something.
All right.
That's a nice invite. I
Alrighty.
think you.
Who else are we waiting for?
Oosthuizen.
Oh, normally, whoever.
Okay.
Oh, normally when a server crash, we come here, isn't it?
No, well, I just called it on the WhatsApp group
No,
so we can have it.
yeah.
Righty, let's start with Don. Don, well done on your first position for silver.
Thank you very much. Yeah, it was nice to actually get a pole and finish in and not drop a position. And it was nice racing with some of the pros there. A few close call, I think it was Pierre at the start of the race to take the avoiding action, but other than that, they just settled into a rhythm. And yeah, it was surprisingly a good race considering the corkscrew is not my favorite. This ain't my favorite track, so I'm very pleased.
Fantastic. Gavin, you in third position. You took away from Frans Stoffberg in the last couple of laps. Just take us through your race as well.
Yeah, I didn't qualify too good. I think I qualified fifth in the prelims, and then just had to try and concept my headspace back. And then I just go forward. I got into a nice rhythm, and then I had got taken out. Then I had to go pit. Then came back in, got back in the rhythm. Then I was chasing down Stoffberg, and I bumped in by accident. I waited, gave his space back, and then we had a nice little battle after that. And then he outbroke himself, and I got that position near the end back.
Yeah, well done. I know the corkscrew has eaten up a couple of guys tonight, so it's definitely to watch the stream again and see all the little mistakes and late braking due to the
Yeah.
corkscrew. It's there for a reason.
Yeah.
Alrighty, Shane, well done. Another win for Team SDR.
Thanks.
And you just gunned it from the word go.
Yeah, quali first, which was thankful for that because I know turn one can be a bit of a shambles sometimes. And then the race, just main focus was not trying to hit a sausage curb. That was the whole idea. But then JP's pace was actually very good. Stayed within second half the whole time. And then we did a bit of traffic. And I thought, okay, he's going to catch me now because I was getting the oaks all the time through the corkscrew in the last sector. So I really thought he was going to catch me there, but I think maybe he also got held up once or twice with the guys there. But other than that, well done to JP as well for second.
Well done, Shane. JP, I think you took the fastest lap for the whole race. It was not... Oh, it was quick, but it wasn't that quick.
No, it was almost quali pace. But I'm happy with it. Just happy I could finish the race, not get disconnected or sit without power or something. Shane was too fast on this one. He had the pace. I had the pace in the start, but the back marker started to keep me up a little bit. And Shane just got in at the right time to pass him. And then by the corkscrew, I almost lost it. And I said, let me just hold back. I'd really rather take a second than trying to fight Shane for first place.
There was definitely a lot of battles behind you, JP. Dean, catching up from where you were, well done, all the way to third. I think that's definitely hats off to you. Hanging in there up until the last when you had Gerard and who was behind Gerard? James Balderson behind him,
Balderson, yeah.
chasing you down up until the last lap. So take us through your race.
Well, quali wasn't that great. I think I qualied 12. I think second last in the pros. Battled for about 4 laps with the guys, and then I just decided, you know what, let's just go pit, to do the old faithful, easy and a quick first couple laps in the pits, and then just from there on, just putting the times in, consistency and all that, and it actually paid off. It's just hats off to Gerard. He had me sweating probably the last couple of 5 laps. Corkscrew, him and I think it's Balderson, they came together, which I was lucky to pass them. And finished third overall, so which I'm happy for. I think I started 12, which I'm happy with that.
Points in the bag, as they say.
Yep.
All right, guys, thank you very much for joining. And it was awesome, right? Laguna Seca is not for the faint-hearted. It's not for the guys that's thinking they can be fast. And the gravel is not your friend here. There's no grass. There's no kitty litter. Dit is net grond, né? Dis net grond.
Rudy,
Yes, sir.
I think we're going to visit it on Thursday, eh?
We're going to come visit you on Thursday. Why? What happens on Thursday?
It's Laguna Seca again.
Yes, it is. I will be behind the wheel as well. Me and Donnie Bosch is definitely chasing times and chasing each other. So we're looking forward to Thursday. So if you want to come and join the stream, you're more than welcome. It will be up and running. But thanks a lot for you guys, and thanks a lot for the guys on the stream. We got Donnie and Neil Struble the whole time, entertaining myself. And Don the Samurai, you've got a big target on your back now, eh?
Yeah, just like it.
Yeah,
I'll promise I'll run the camera.
Yeah.
No, I'm not going to run the camera because then I'm not going to do good.
You see, exactly. That's what I exactly want to know where Kalen Mawa. Yes, we want to know where Kalen is.
I'll put the camera on for the qualifying. So you can see me.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna do
Okay.
Guys, it's not going to make a difference. They both colored, so they both look the same.
Hey.
All right, guys. Thanks a lot. Have a good evening. Chat soon. Alrighty.
Thanks, guys.
Okay.
Thanks, really. Cheers.
Bye.
Ciao.
All right, guys. That was a lucky chat with the guys. And thanks a lot for watching. I think we had a good evening. Even with the last second of the DC, Unfortunately, I could not save, obviously, the race highlights to show you all the passes that we couldn't see on the race. But again, unfortunately, this is the situation we sit in with our technology. Alrighty, let's quickly run again through our sponsorships. Thanks a lot again. Lahers, Cellular City, Emergency Specialists, Legacy, TPS, Auto Repairs, BV, Volvo and Mazda, and Virtual Assist Pro Solutions. Oh, David, thanks a lot, guys. Without you guys, we would not be here. And looking forward to the next one. And that will be next Monday night. And thanks a lot for watching. Have a good evening. Be safe. Stay warm. And if it rains, just keep the umbrella close by. And say hi to the family.